If you've ever walked through a season where life felt a little more bitter than sweet, I've got a story to share with you. In the book of Ruth, so did Naomi. Naomi is a woman who had traveled to a different land with her family. She left her homeland full, and then she lost everything. After losing her husband and her two sons, being left with her two daughter-in-laws, Naomi longed for her home and she longed for God. Always being a woman of providence, she also was very bitter. She understood her pain. She was so bitter that she asked people not to even call her by her name anymore. She no longer wanted to be known by Naomi. She asked people to call her Mara, which means bitter. Naomi means pleasant. So the pain of the loss and the grief and the transition of Naomi's life literally caused her to want to be called by another name. Have you ever walked through a season of your life that felt like this? Maybe you're in it right now. I stand before you, a woman who is in the middle of transitioning and overcoming very, very deep loss and grief and transitions of losing my son and losing other relationships that meant a great deal to me throughout my entire life and going through menopause. Why all of this is happening to me at once? God must really, really, really think I'm strong. Maybe you too are a woman who has a relationship with bitterness that you don't realize or that you don't even really care to admit. It can be due to health challenges, loss, or transitions of any kind. And midlife transitions are numbered very, very much. So what I'm learning in all of the transitions that I am going through is that God is not afraid of our honesty. And it is when we bring our true bitterness and honesty about how we feel, the way we see the world, in all of its ugliness, it's then when God can begin to move us toward healing. So, I've been a fitness coach for about 8 years now. And as I've been moving through my transitions, asking God, where do I go next? How do I live with this loss? How do I move forward? How do I have impact in others' lives still, even while I'm journeying through? And God has been revealing to me that beyond squats, lunges, deadlifts, which I love, and macros, He's instructed me to begin to work with women in a different way. And that is bringing the Word of God, connection of spirit, to our health and wellness journey. So for the next 6 Wednesdays, He has revealed a plan to me that I am going to bring to you all that is going to involve us learning our own stories through the book of Ruth, getting to know Ruth and Naomi and their journeys a little bit better, and finding ourselves in it, finding our journey, finding our strength through the book of Ruth. So if you're a woman who knows that you're missing something in your life, in your health and wellness journey, if you're a woman who is looking for spiritual connection, learning to steward your health and your wellness way better than you have in the past, if you're a woman who's in midlife, who's struggling with menopause and all of its array of symptoms that are probably driving you crazy, like they have driven me crazy, I welcome you to come back to this page on Wednesdays and let's walk together and see what God has for us in elevating our mind, bodies, and spirits beyond squats, lunges, and macros.